Hey guys, I just had some shit happen to me and I need to like vent or rage or declaim about, and I like to keep it light. I don't usually like to post stuff like this, but today just... So for those of you who aren't on my close friend story and haven't been seeing me bash the dumpster fire production of Pride and Prejudice that's been ruining my life for the past 3 weeks, so that's happening. And tickets are on sale now, so buy them. But anyway, tonight I got out of rehearsal at like 10:30, and of course the air conditioning wasn't working, so when I got out I was just so obscenely sweaty that I was like, thank God I get to ditch this smothering Victorian dress and throw on a tank top instead. So I head to the station and I'm just like brain dead scrolling through Tumblr because it's 2022, okay, and Tumblr's cool again. And so when I get there, there's this guy from across the trails, and he just looks at me completely unprompted and says, "I like your tits." And my first reaction literally is just to laugh, because what am I supposed to do? Gee, thanks. I'm partial to them as well. So I just laugh, and then he calls me a bitch, whatever. And the train comes, and I get on the train, and I'm still laughing, and all of a sudden I'm bawling. Like, sidebar, my roommate Jeannie, she's a total amazing person and a complete knockout, and she gets stuff like this all the time. But some tiny vicious part of me always says, that's a good problem to have. A free ego boost? Awesome. I could use that sometimes. But it didn't feel like a compliment. It didn't make me feel good or sexy, or it really rattled me. It made me feel unsafe and upset and powerless, because that's exactly what he wanted to do. He didn't want to compliment me. He wanted to attack me, you know? And suddenly I feel this need to like armor myself. So I look through my backpack for a hoodie or whatever, even though, keep in mind, it's still hot as absolute ballsack. And I find this bullshit costume that I didn't even mean to bring home with me. So I'm walking home and I'm doing everything I can to just slouch and scowl and make myself bigger but smaller, and trying to make myself look ugly and unattractive and absurd, and walking around in this hideous Bridgerton cosplay like, all right, wankers, give it a go. Try to hit on me. I dare you. I'm trying to like make little jokes and like a bit for myself to make myself feel better, but it's not working. And when I get home, I'm just like sweaty, seething, mascara running, and Jeannie takes one look at me and she just knows. And I just start apologizing over and over again, because now I know. And the fact that I could ever be jealous of God. She gives me a hug and a makeup wipe and makes me tea, which is ironically British and also extremely soothing. And I make a joke about only wearing turtlenecks on the train for the near future. And she says, just because some asshole loves your tits doesn't mean you can't love them too. Which, like, it's not exactly poetic, but it is legit. So no turtlenecks for me. You know what though? This is actually a look. I might be adding this to my ensemble. So yeah, I guess the message that I've been trying to give, or I'm trying to give, is look out for each other and love yourself. Oh, and come see Pride and Prejudice next week.
All of your best friends are going to be in this program.
All of them.
gift that keeps on giving.
Be messy and be crazy and have fun.
You really can push yourself to do amazing things in such a limited period of time.
The best art needs limitations, and the greatest limit of all time is time.
Actors, directors, writers, producers, and composers that are changing the game in theater, film, and television.
Artists that are as kooky and crazy and imaginative and as go-for-it minded as you are.
And those connections extend to collaborations I have today, and I am so grateful for that experience.
Hearing from other artists and like more established professionals was just really useful.
It's really an experience that challenges you as an actor, director, playwright, whatever you're doing, producer, and allows you to experience that thrill of art making in just the best form with some really great people.
It's about being bold. It's about challenging yourself. It's going to teach you the lessons that you'll be able to take with you through every audition and every rehearsal and every show.
Trust your instincts because they're correct, and you don't have time to second guess them anyway.
The 24-Hour Plays has provided such an amazing community for me, and I would not be the artist I am today without it.
Don't hold back. Embrace the stress and just go for it.